This is where they sign in and stuff. And then the tree. And they have stockings here and all that. But yeah, let's go get started. And then while I unload the dishwasher and get everything started, I usually like to turn on the TV. Okay, and then I also like to prep the cups. We have 5 residents, but one resident doesn't drink coffee or tea. She only drinks water, milk, or juice. So yeah, so we have 2 residents who like to drink tea, and we have 2 residents who like to drink coffee. And then this is like where we keep knives and chemicals and all that stuff. So we always have to keep it locked because there is residents who have dementia, and sometimes if they don't know what they're doing, you know, you don't ever want them to get into a cabinet like this. So yeah. So today we are making pancakes. So that's why I had to grab the scissors, and these are some stupid ass scissors. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, got everything set up. We got that pancake mix, and then we have butter. I'm also gonna make some eggs, and depending on the resident, of course, they either like scrambled or over easy. But you'll usually get to know them and know what they like and don't like. Okay, and then while everything is like slowly cooking, I like to set up the table. So I'll set them their cups and waters. Good morning, Lo. All right, you ready to get up?
Yeah, I'm ready to get up.
Okay, let's get the bathroom ready. Okay, so while she's in the bathroom, I usually get all her clothes ready, like her undergarments, because she is Mormon. So she wears undergarments under her clothes. And then I'll get a pair of socks. And then maybe she'll wear beige pants today. Cold today, so maybe she'll wear maybe a turtleneck. Maybe she can wear this blue one. And then I'll come into the hallway, and then I'll get a couple of washcloths because today is not her shower day, but today is her bath day, or her sponge bath day. So just get these, close the door, and then get the water running. Okay, so this towel should be nice and warm for you. While she goes ahead and eats, I'm gonna go ahead and clean her bed and all that. So these are called chucks. So sorry, I was like making sure there's not anybody in the halls, but these are called chucks. So they're kind of like a waterproof pad, I guess. There's disposable ones, and then there's ones that are washable. So these are the washable ones, and we keep these on the beds just in case they have accidents and it doesn't, you know, go through their sheets and all of that. So, but she has no problem with that, which is really good. But we still keep these either way because, I mean, an accident is an accident and anything can happen at any time. So they look like this. Okay, and then that's about it. I'm gonna just leave the window open. Some of the residents do like to come back into their room and like relax and all that stuff, but luckily with the residents we have now, everyone likes to be together outside in the living room and watch TV. So usually the rooms don't get touched or messed around with. So yeah, so it usually gets left like this. I mean, I guess you can keep this open. There's not really a point to that, but yeah. How many oranges? 4. This is Dorothy's. They like lots and lots of butter. Okay, so a quick little update. I just had the busiest morning of my life. Usually mornings are always sometimes busy, but this morning was probably the busiest. It's almost 12, so the last time I talked to you guys was maybe around like 9. And it's only because every year care homes get checked every year by licensing. And so it's that time of year where a licensing person comes to check the house to make sure that things are locked properly, things are put into files correctly, and just, you know, like making sure that this care home is being run perfectly. So it's that time of year. So of course everyone's coming in and out. My boss is coming in, checking everything is like okay and just ready to go. So it was super hectic, but now since it's almost lunch, we're gonna start making lunch, but we haven't eaten because of how many people just came in and out of this place. So we're just gonna eat really quick and show you guys what we do and make, I guess, in a way. And then, yeah. And then this is my breakfast. Hey, just like breakfast, we're gonna be setting the table and like pouring more waters. So here we have a turkey and cheese sandwich with a, I guess it's like a homemade chicken noodle soup. And then a side of cantaloupe. And then everyone gets half, but one of our residents actually eats a lot more than the others, so she gets a full one. But it works out perfectly, so. It's another example of what they eat for lunch. So they'll have a ham sandwich with lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and a little bit of mustard, and then a side of apples and some broccoli cheddar soup. Hello everyone! So I'm back and I want to try to make this video as detailed as possible because my last video, it was very short and you guys get to see a glimpse of my life, but you guys didn't get to see what a full day technically was. So lunch is over, and usually between lunch and dinner there is a lot of just downtime, and I truly recommend it, you know, to do activities with your residents or even small exercises. Usually we like to go on walks, or if they're up for it, maybe they want to do a puzzle. We usually do chair exercises, so there's a lot of options. I don't know how they're feeling today. It all depends on how they're feeling, and usually sometimes you just have to give them a little push because sometimes they'll be like that all the time. So you don't want them to get lazy. You want them to exercise and use their legs, because once they stop using them, you know, they're gonna regret it. And you want them just to be strong through this whole process. But yeah, I just wanted to answer some of the questions that you guys asked me, and there was only a few, there wasn't that many, and I think it's because I posted on a day that there wasn't really a lot of people on Instagram, and maybe not a lot of you had questions, which is totally okay. But one of the question was, how did I get the job, and why did I want to do this, or why did I want to become a caregiver? How I got the job was before I even got this job, I was at another place. I got that job because I knew people. They trusted us and we started working. It wasn't the best experience, like I said in my last video, but it was an experience to truly learn from. And then my boyfriend and I just knew this wasn't the place for us. And if we wanted to become caregivers, we wanted the best experience possible. That's the doorbell. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I was talking about just before the doorbell rang was that my boyfriend and I knew that we deserved a better experience. And what I mean by that is that, of course, every job is not going to be the same, but this one was really different. Like, they treated us with no respect. They didn't pay us correctly, and it was just like not an experience that I want everyone to go through when going into a new job that you have no idea about. So luckily we had people looking after us, and they gave us the number to our bosses. They gave us the number of our boss now, and ever since we've been getting treated the best. And so far everything has just been going really smooth. If you guys want that story about the whole like this horrible moments going through this care home, and I tell you, it was pretty bad. So if you guys want to know about it and how we dealt with it, if you guys want to know about that story, definitely let me know. But also, the second part of that question was, why did I want to become a caregiver? Well, it wasn't really a choice. I always told myself that I never wanted to become one because my mom was a caregiver, and she would always tell me all these stories about how she never wants me to become one, and how a lot of people just look bad at you or look down at you for being a caregiver because you technically wipe ass or you technically look over old people. And it's like, how can people disrespect this job? Like, it's probably the hardest job out there, but it's the most rewarding. So honestly, to get to where I want to become one day, I have to start somewhere, and this is somewhere. And it might not be the best to some people. This might be like the best thing ever, but I want to go higher in life, and I just want to earn more and do more, and I know I can. So to answer your question, it was truly on accident, but it was a gift, and I am so thankful that I'm here, and I'm so thankful to be working here and just learning so much. So yeah. Another question I got was, how is it like working with my boyfriend? Now, a lot of people might think it's really weird to be working with your boyfriend because it's like you guys will have no space. You guys are going to be with each other 24/7, day and night, every single day, even on offs. Because if you're full-time, technically you guys, that is another doorbell. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. Let me just like quickly finish what I was going to say, and then we'll get out of here because I think I've been talking for a good 10 minutes if I put all these clips together. So I don't want to make it that long, but basically working with my boyfriend, it's honestly the best thing ever. Now, this won't work with every single couple because not every single couple can do that, and a lot of couples need space or need time to themselves every now and then, which we do get when we do feel the urge to, or whenever we communicate, you know, because since we're in this relationship, I keep telling him that communication is like the #1 thing between him and I. Whenever he's feeling some type of way, let me know. Whenever I'm feeling some type of way, I'll let him know. So we kind of built our relationship really strong, and we surrounded it with just patience, communication, love, friendship. So honestly, working with him is like the best thing ever. Now, every now and then when I do get that time to myself, or whenever I see my friends, it's very, I tend to get like a little bit, because since I have an attachment to him, you know, leaving him for a few minutes, not even a few minutes, like leaving him for like maybe a day or so, like, you know, of course will make me feel some type of way because my day is just so used to him. Oh my God, look at my finger. Oh jeez, okay, hold on. You know, I start to feel some type of way because every day I'm spending time with him, and if I'm not, you know, it's kind of weird. And yes, that can be bad at times, but we talk about it and we show our emotions and we cry to each other, we laugh, we have the funniest moments. So honestly, it's one of the biggest blessings to work with someone I love and someone that I'm best friends with. Hopefully that does answer your question. If you guys have more questions about it, our relationship or how it works, you know, definitely let me know. And yeah, so let's get back to my day. Okay, we made garlic, lemon butter, broccoli. Have some mashed potatoes and gravy. This is what they're having for dinner. The potatoes look like giant ass hills, but trust me, there's not that much. We just make it look like a full plate. But they have a side of potatoes with gravy, some broccoli, and some fish. Forgot to take a video of it, but we had cake for dessert. It's this tuxedo chocolate mousse. Usually we always have ice cream because ice cream is just a favorite with them, but we have cake, so we're just gonna finish this up first. This little thing I have on the side of my nose. It's so annoying. But yeah, so usually after dinner, there's not much that goes on. Again, it's kind of like in the afternoon, like between lunch and dinner, there's like not much to do. There's like maybe activities or exercise. But between dinner, after dinner and bedtime, they're just watching movies and just relaxing, taking naps. Us, we're usually either relaxing as well, or we're doing the laundry and folding it and putting it away, or doing the dishes, like last minute like cleanup stuff. If there's like other things to do, like medications or whatever that has to be given at certain times, then usually that's always done throughout the day. I look so round in this ankle. Okay, so it is just about that time where everyone is getting put to bed. Usually around this time as well, this is when I give the night meds, and only a few people take them, but I just gave them to the residents, and now they are either walking to their room right now. Some need assistance like wheelchairs, but that's already taken care of. But I'm gonna show you only one night routine, just so you guys kind of get a gist of it, I guess. But yeah, so you guys can go ahead and follow me.
I know what I do without you.
Okay, here's the toothbrush.
You don't think you know that's what I do.
I know you like to read at night, so
I
make
sure
sure you
do.
see. Here, I'll take your stuffed animals.
I'm not much for television at night.
I know, you're a reader. Okay. Tuck you in.
Okay. Boy.
There we go. And then is the pillow comfortable? Here. Okay, there. Now lay back. I think that's a bit more comfortable. All right, you're all good to go.
Okay, don't.
Let's turn this light off so it's not so bright, okay?
Right, nice and read.
All right, good night, love. I'll see you tomorrow morning, okay?
Sure enough.
All right, sweet dreams. Okay, everyone, so I'm back with my final video of the night, I guess, and yeah, this is usually my whole night. After everybody is like put to bed, we usually just stay in the living room and relax, and we kind of just wait there until our shift technically ends. And then just kind of like in between, we'll either like take turns taking showers, and then once like everyone is just like fully asleep and everyone's okay, that's when we go into our rooms. You guys are probably wondering, you know, what if like they need help in the middle of the night? So they do have these call buttons, and all they have to do is just press it, and it sends kind of like an alarm type thing, saying that which room needs help. And then, you know, it's a very loud noise, so you can't sleep through it unless like you're a really heavy sleeper. But trust me, when you work at a care home, you're very alert, and even though you can sleep very heavy, you know, just there's always a thought in the back of your head where it's like, you know, you have to be prepared for anything. So, you know, there's always that. But usually we always have good nights here. How me and my boyfriend like to do things around here is that sometimes like I like to wake up in the middle of the night because I have to use the restroom. So, you know, we'll kind of do like a quick round through just to make sure everyone's kind of in their rooms. But if we don't wake up, then it's just something that we developed working here. So even if we don't have to use the bathroom, we just have like these random times where we just wake up and we kind of just check on everyone just to make sure everyone is good and where they're supposed to be. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a good night. Bye.